Hello, Jacqueline Smith here. Happy December. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Today, I'm really excited to talk about how to stay motivated. It is tough out there right now, friends. I know it is. And so I hope this video gives you a few tips and tricks on how to keep your motivation high through these next winter months. If you've been in the real estate business for any length of time, I'm sure you have experienced and realized that the highs can be super high and the lows can be super low. And if we can find ways to kind of level that out a little bit, instead of going like this, we can kind of go like this. It makes it a little bit more manageable. So the first tip I would say is to get really clear on why you're doing this, because if it's just for money or time, there's other things that we can do, right, to make money. So why is it that real estate is important to you? What is important to you about succeeding and getting through this tough time? When we have clarity on our why and on our goals, it just makes executing them that much more attainable. The second tip I would say is to make sure that you have a really clear goal and then a really clear plan on what you need to do every day, week, month in order to hit that goal at the end of the year. Make sure that goal means something to you and then work backwards and figure out what are the daily activities that you need to execute on in order to hit that goal. And lastly, I think it's so important, especially right now, to have a super strong support system. Not only someone and people around you that will encourage you when you're down, but also when they'll kind of call you out. When you're having a negative attitude or getting too far down in the dumps, that you have friends that'll call you higher and keep you focused on the positive. We are so blessed, and I know that this is a lot harder than it has been for the last few years for many realtors out there, but I promise you, if you can hang in there, get through the winter and keep going, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. One bonus tip that I want to share is something that has been really impactful to my life. It's called the 15-point plan. And I'm actually taking over as co-host of the podcast, so you can find that on wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Please follow along and listen to those episodes. You can go back. There's been 3 seasons so far. And the 15-point plan for me has been a system for self-care that has really helped me with my energy, my happiness, and my motivation. So if you have not listened at all to the 15-point plan podcast, go subscribe. You can also go to 15pointplan.com and download the 15 points and the tracker form and just start putting it to use. I promise you that if you take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, that it does help the motivation when it comes to your business. So check out the 15-point plan podcast. The new episodes are going to start dropping in the new year, and I hope that you'll follow along, and I hope that it blesses you as much as it has helped me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for my next video. We'll be back after the holidays, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.